Federal authorities are contemplating hate crime and domestic terror charges against the man accused of killing all those innocent people in an El Paso Walmart.
Authorities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area rescued a rabbi and 3 other hostages.
Many of the nation's historically black colleges and universities on heightened alert because of more than a dozen bomb threats.
It happened in the Squirrel Hill neighborhood. That is a largely Jewish community.
This is the United States of America, and we're watching protesters try to undermine the course of an election, a constitutional process, through force, and that is what we are witnessing.
We must do more to combat white supremacy and domestic violent extremism.
The violence is without question. Proliferation of hate groups in communities across America is without question.
The Center for Strategic and International Studies showed that domestic terrorism in 2020 was at its highest level of any year the organization has analyzed.
Congress and our law enforcement agencies need to act. And today we need to start by passing this bipartisan bill, the Domestic Terrorism Prevention Act, to create offices, the DOJ, the FBI, and the DHS, to monitor, investigate, and prosecute cases of domestic terrorism.
This legislation would give DOJ the tools it needs to monitor, identify, and prosecute domestic terrorism cases, along with the data it needs to focus on the greatest threats.
It applies to terrorists of any stripe, right, left, center. It shows a total focus on criminal actions and deeds.
This bill is an important step in the direction of finally creating safer communities.
The threat of violence from these extremists is real. I therefore urge my colleagues to address this legislation in the bipartisan, practical spirit in which it's intended.
Mr. Jordan votes no. Mr. Shabbat votes no. Mr. Gomer votes no. Mr. Issa votes no. Mr. Buck votes no. Mr. Gates votes no. Mr. Johnson of Louisiana votes no. Mr. Biggs votes no. Mr. McClintock votes no. Mr. Tiffany votes no. Mr. Massey votes no. Mr. Roy votes no. Mr. Bishop votes no. Mr. Benz votes no. Mr. Owens votes no. Mr. Fitzgerald votes no. Ms. Fishbach votes no. Mr. Chairman, there are 21 ayes and 17 noes.
Ayes have it, and the bill as amended is ordered reported favorably to the House.